Hey everyone, Pal here, and today I'm going to be doing some reviews on Mattel figures. This time I have He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe, and Battle Cat. I always thought it was funny when Prince Adam turns into He-Man. The only thing that really changes is I think his hair actually gets a little bit darker, and his skin color changed a little bit. At least if you go by the old show. But cringe, the only thing different about him is he just gets the armor. Nothing really changed about him. So as you can see, these are both from Mattel. This is their, bringing back the retro look. And if you look on the back of He-Man here, let's see, there's some writing. With the mystical power sword, the mighty He-Man protects Eternia from forces of evil, and includes a comic book. Modernizing and celebrating the original 80s Masters of the Universe action figures, Masters of the Universe Origins gives the power to pose Eternia's greatest warriors as retro-style figures, or in new action-packed battle positions. You can fit the power sword into hand, and twist into powerful battle positions. And the line also has He-Man, Teela, Man-at-Arms, Skeletor, Evil-Lyn, and Beast-Man. And then we have Battle Cat here, modern posing, retro play, and on the back of the box, it just shows how to put his armor on and off. And it has the same figures as the other back did. But this one also has Prince Adam's Sky Sled and Battle Cat shown. Alright, so why don't we get these guys out of their packages and take a closer look. Alright, well here they are out of the package. And with He-Man, he came with some extra stuff. He came with a comic, Masters of the Universe, Beast Barrage. All of the ones from Mattel for these Masters of the Universe Origin line all have the same comic. Where, I guess that's one difference. I kind of like how the Super 7 actually has a comic for each character. But I mean, this is pretty cool. I mean, it's cool. I like the art. It would just be better if it was a different one. Because if you get all 6 of them, you're going to have 6 of the same comic. And he also came with a battle axe. Came with his power sword here. Now with the power sword, if you have Skeletor, he has a purple one. And if you turn him around, you can actually combine the two. Hook them together. That's for if you get the Gray Skull playset. It's used to lower the drawbridge. You have to hook both of them up so it fits into the slot. I have the sword for Skeletor, I just can't find it. I have him holding his Havoc staff, so I'm not sure what I did with it. It's gotta be around somewhere. He also comes with a shield. Now, these are pretty easy to put on. There we go. And same thing with his weapons. They go into the other hand. Easy breezy. Look at that. But I think I'll have him holding his sword. Much better. And you can also take the sword off. If you turn him around, he has a little slot. Go right into. And you can also take off his little armor piece here. Take the sword out. You see a little plastic peg piece? You kind of just, there you go, flip that up. And to put it on, you just push it through. Go. And it's just like the old ones. Now, the original line that was released had the armor pieces you could take off of people. I always liked that. But these are cool because, of course, like the package said, you can pose them better. Now they have joints in the actual elbows. This guy's joints are kind of hard to move. There we go. That one finally loosened up. And of course in the knees too. And the feet. Pose at a lot of different positions. Twist the waist. So we're going to put He-Man back down there. And now we're going to have Battle Cat in the front. Or, as he's also known, I know I said it wrong, but it's Cringer, not Cringe. Cringer likes to cringe. Now with him, you can take off the headpiece. You can also take off this. It has a little strap on the bottom. You can see on the head, or the armor pieces for Battle Cat are red. He has orange eyes. But Cringer here has green eyes. And Cringer, like the rest of the new figures they released, has a lot of posability. He's got his mouth. You move his head up and down. It can also go side to side. You got his legs, and they bend at the elbow too, or, well, the equivalent of an elbow on an animal. The joint. They can twist, bend. Now, I had a lot of the figures when I was growing up. I even had Castle Grayskull. I did not have Battle Cat, though. The other Battle Cat, the original one, I don't think the limbs moved at all. I think he was always in a certain pose, and you just couldn't do anything about it. And then you can take He-Man here. And you can put him right on it. That just looks great, I think. And I can put a sword back in his hand. One thing, I mean, it's a cool feature with the swords being able to combine with the two. But I kind of don't like it just because, otherwise, unless they're combined, you see the pegs on the sword. I mean, it's nice, but I just don't like it. I wish you really could have, like, it should have came with an option, I would think, where you could have, like, maybe not a whole another half of a sword, but at least something to cover up the pegs, make it look like the other side. And let's go. Whoop. Don't want that coming off. Don't want anyone to know He-Man's true identity. Cringer, stop giving it away. Get that on. There you go. I'll just put him back over there. The great thing about these new figures that they've done is they kept everything pretty much the same, you know, extra movability and all that. And, I mean, there's little details, like the face is a little different from the original. The head is also not soft. The original figures had these soft heads, kind of like, if you remember the original Ninja Turtles from the 1980s, you could actually push their head in. The other difference is the joints. They don't have, or not the joints, but around the legs, they don't have like that rubbery connector piece inside. So now plastic, so the legs aren't going to warp after a while if they're not being used or anything. That's what would happen a lot. You get like, the legs would just be like positioned off like that. They wouldn't really stay because the rubber would start breaking down, wanting to do its own thing. But I'm really glad that they started to, that at least Mattel started to make these again. I know there's the Super 7 line, which are good and all. But these ones, I think Mattel has definitely gone above and beyond to make a good figure. And I can't wait to get the rest of them. I haven't been able to find all of them. They're like He-Man and Skeletor are the easiest ones to find. If you go into Walmart, at least my local Walmart, there's 10 of each. But there's none of the other ones there. But I have been able to find Man-at-Arms. So I'm pretty happy that I was able to find, you know, one of them. Still, I would like to find Evil Lyn and Teela. Beastman, I was never a big fan of Beastman. I'd rather have them release some of the other figures, like Merman. Or, oh, I can't remember the names anymore, but there was like the one that had the suction cups on his mouth and hands and stuff. I'd like to get him. But for now, I mean, this is good. It's just their, like, launch line. So, there'll be more coming, I would imagine. Yeah, this is a great battle cat. And I really do like how they put the, you can bend the joints right here on them. And the head has so much, like, it would have been one thing if you could just go up and down. Like, that would have been fine. You know, plus the mouth moving. But being able to look left or right, too, I think that's really cool. Alright, well, this has been my review on Mattel's Masters of the Universe Origins Battle Cat and He-Man. So, as always, if you have any comments, put them down below, like and subscribe, and I will see you later.